Welcome to Expedition Dogman. My name is Jamie, and I will be your host for this evening. Please feel free to comment, subscribe, and like. Please share this video to your friends, as this will help the channel grow. And welcome to tonight's episode of Expedition Dogman. My name is Jamie, and I will be your host for this evening. I'd like to pose a question to you about the beast of Barmston Drain. Is it a werewolf? There's two ways we can answer this question. One, it's a short way, and the short answer is no. The long answer is a little bit more complicated, but to do this, we need to first understand what is the beast of Barmston Drain. In the city of Hull, in the United Kingdom, there is a drain known as Barmston Drain. It is known to be haunted by something known as the Old Stinker. This creature is 7 foot tall, very hairy, and has amber eyes, and has been there for many, many centuries. Eyewitness reports are usually hushed up because people don't want to talk about this. So now we have an understanding of what it is. Let's look at some eyewitness reports. I will leave a link to the Hull Daily Mail of 2015 when it was first spotted in recent times. There is two different eyewitness accounts that have come from this. One is that it was seen eating a German Shepherd on the banks of Barmston Drain by a couple who were walking their dogs that night. They spotted it, the creature spotted them, it got up, vaulted over the drain, and then vaulted over a 7-foot fence with the dog still in its mouth. The other eyewitness report was a singular person walking along the drain once again, and they spotted the creature, it saw them, it got up on its hind legs and ran off. Both of them were very startled. Most people would just shake it off, but and not even talk about it again. But both of these people were very honest people and very startled by what they saw. So let's look at the three different theories that have come from this. In the crypto world, most people would say this is the mistaken identity, that it's a black cat or something like that. But it can't be. Black cats do not walk around on their hind legs. They do not know how to jump a 7-foot drain and then go climbing fences. So I think that personally rules out that theory. The second theory, which is very laughable, is that it's somebody in a werewolf costume. And to me, no. One, humans generally are not 7 foot tall. Two, who in their right mind would be eating a raw German Shepherd, or a dog in general? That's just not heard of in this country. So I think that rules out them two. Three, is it a spectre? Well, to answer this one, we need to look at the area in general and the history of it. Barmston Drain is on a ley line. A ley line is energy conduits that travel the earth, generally near water. And for many years, Barmston Drain has been a paranormal activity hotbed, not just for werewolves and the Old Stinker, but for other factors of the paranormal, of the ghostly kind. People down the years have reported seeing black-eyed children, disembodied voices in the night. Now, I have done ghost hunts and paranormal investigations at the drain, and different voices I have often heard. There's been many different paranormal teams trying to get to the truth of it, but everyone has come back and said it's unexplainable. So, is it a spectre? Well, wolves in the United Kingdom have been extinct since the 1500s. Is it a spectre of bygone days? Certain people believe it is. It's possible that's what it could be, but the bit that doesn't add up to me on that one is how can a spectre be eating a real German Shepherd carcass? It can't. For me, that is the one bit of definitive proof we need to rule out once and for all that the beast of Barmston Drain is not a spectre. So, here's my theory of what it is, of what is truly going on at Barmston Drain. And my theory is that it's a dogman. Now, as we all know, through listening to other podcasts on my channel and on others, dogmen are a cryptid creature. They are 7 foot tall, They're usually covered in fur with amber eyes. Now what's funny about this is that in the whole Daily Mail, people reported that this creature has amber eyes. So, to me, this proves once and for all that it's a dogman. Now the question remains as to what a dogman would be doing in Barmston Drain. In the UK in general, and most people believe they originate in America. This is far from the truth. Dogmen can be found worldwide. Anywhere where you've got cover for bedding, a water source, and a food source. These creatures are not very picky at what they will eat. So, for it to be eaten in a German Shepherd, yeah, I believe that one. It can happen. Now, going back to the theory of it being a werewolf, another thing that rules that out is that neither of the two sightings that were reported were on the full moon. As we know, werewolves generally transform on a full moon, but as we know from werewolves are not what you think, there is no physical transformation. So for once and for all, we can rule out the fact that this is a werewolf. But it is in fact a cryptid creature known as a dogman. Now, personally, I do believe there is more than one dogman within the area of Barmston Drain. If we look at Holderness in general, it covers quite a big distance all the way from Bridlington down to Spain Point and as far out as Driffield and Selby. This covers a massive area. So how can one particular creature be spotted all over the place? The short answer is it can't, and for a simple fact, it needs a lot of ground to cover. But there is those that theorise that dogmen are interdimensional creatures, and hopefully next week we will be having an expert from America come to talk on the channel about this. So I'll leave that one where it is for now. But going back to the theory that there is more than one, I do believe there is a pack of them in the area, and people are not just seeing one particular dogman. So I will leave that for you to think. Please do comment in the comment section down below as to what you think is going on at Barmston Drain. I will also leave the description to the news articles in the description below. And until next time, just remember, what goes bump in the night, and be aware.